Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to talk about a very interesting structure, and I'm sure that you guys are going to like it. It's very common, it looks very common, but when it comes to using this structure in our spoken English or in our written English, so sometimes we get confused. So let's clear your confusion. So we're going to discuss about the difference between want to and want someone to. Where we use want to and where we use want someone to. So we are going to discuss this in this video in detail so that every one of you will be very much clear about both of them. So let's discuss in detail.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to my channel, Everything with Wills, and welcome to another video. So today we are going to talk about the difference between want to and want someone to. So let's get started. So when we talk about want to, we basically refer our wishes. We refer our wishes, our desires for ourselves. Or if somebody is using for himself, so he is using or she is using for referring for her own desires, her own wishes. But when we talk about want someone to, so this means we are showing our desires, but not for ourselves. We're showing our desires, but for somebody else. So when you want to show or when you want to talk about desires for yourselves, so you use want to. And when you want to show or you want to talk about desires, your desires, but not for yourself, for somebody else, so you use want someone to. And in this place of someone, you can use any objective pronoun like him, her, them, us, or any noun, any name. So let's see the examples and it would give us more details. So example number one, I want to or wanna, as you know, the short form of want to is wanna. So you can use that as well. So I want to become an engineer. So the objective pronoun or the subjective pronoun I has the desires and for himself, not for somebody else. Do you want to learn English language? Now here we are asking someone, we are using the subjective pronoun you, and we are asking the desires of you for himself, not for others. They wanted to buy some gold. Now they wanted to buy some gold. It was their desires and for themselves to buy the gold. It was their desires to buy the gold, not for others. The desire was theirs and for themselves. She wants to start a business. Now it is her desire. It is her desire and to start the business for herself. So the desire is her and for herself, not for somebody else. But now talk about want someone to. And as I earlier said that you can use any objective pronoun here in place of someone like him, her, them, or any noun. I mean, any name. So see example number one. I want you to become an engineer. Here in the first example, when we were talking about want to, it was referring the desire for I. I want to become an engineer. So I want to become engineer, and the desire was for I himself. It was not for somebody else. I had a desire and for himself. But here I want you to become engineer. Here the I is desiring something, but not for himself. He or she is desiring for somebody else. He is desiring for you to become engineer. So I doesn't want to become engineer himself. I wants the objective pronoun you to become an engineer. So this means your desire, but for somebody else. Now here, do you want me to learn English language? Now here, the desire is of you, but not for himself, but for me to learn English language. Now, example number three says that they wanted me to buy some gold. Now, they wanted, it was their desire, but not for themselves. It was their desire, but for me to buy some gold. She wants us to start new business. Now, the desire is her. It is her desire, but not for herself. The desire is for us to start new business. So when you have desires or wishes, but not for yourself, for somebody else, so you have to use someone, that person for whom you have the desires, between want and the preposition to here in the center. in the center of want and to, you have to mention that person for whom you have the desires to do something, to become something, to work, to learn something, to eat something, to buy something. And when you want to talk about the desire for yourself, you don't have to use anything between want to, right? So this was the difference between want to and want someone to. I hope you understand. And if you really understood, so you have to make, it's your turn to make some examples, and you can just write your examples, drop your examples in the comment section. I'll get back to you and let you know that whether your sentences are correct or not. Till that time, take the very best care of yourself. Bye bye.